So this movie gave you a chance to confront something of a phobia of yours. You're apparently afraid of heights.
I've more got a. I don't have a fear of heights as much as I've got a fear of falling off and landing, primarily. That's what, and I think when you're 225 feet up, I think you'd be out of your mind to say you're not scared of the height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it ever an option just to do it sort of in a studio or something?
Well, we did. We built one in a studio, and I think the initial idea was to see how much we could do on the ledge, expecting what, a day, 2 days, because it's not something you can pre-plan how I'm going to react and how much we could do. And when I got out there, my confidence started growing. We realized we could do more scenes, we could do more action stuff.
Yeah.
The ambition of the camera guys got crazier, so we did a majority of the movie out there, which was, it's great for us.
Well, it certainly adds the authenticity of it.
Yeah, and I think an audience doesn't want to see me on a green screen soundstage. They want to see me up there. So you kind of you take the plunge and go, yeah, all right, I'll do it.
Well, we've seen you on plenty of green screens before.
Yeah, that's right. I liked it. It was one of those things of being up there. You never got complacent, but we could do a lot more. And as you said, it adds to the authenticity of the film. So
there's the height of it, but there's also just sort of being constrained to a pretty small space. You can't move around a lot while you're up there, right?
Well, I think it's an action movie where your main action guy is fixed.
Yeah.
And how do you keep that dynamic? And I think the pacing of the movie goes correctly, because if once we suddenly start losing momentum on my moment, we cut to them doing the highest Jamie Bell's part, or we cut to Ed Harris doing his evil part, and we cut back again to me. So I think it added, even though we kind of felt we could get stuck with it, it gave us a bit more of a faster edit.
Yeah. I caught the trailer for Wrath of the Titans.
That's awesome.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I saw the movie. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
You had some concerns, obviously, with
my performance in the first one, to be honest. I didn't like my performance. I thought I'd let the audience down.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you're being a little hard on yourself?
No, I've got a. If you look at the Clash one, I said I'm just a conduit generic action thing. There's no real character of Perseus, and I didn't realise that at the time. You realise it in hindsight, and so to get a second opportunity to revisit it and actually then sit with a director and create a character that an audience will want to feel empathy for and go on another journey with. That was the kind of responsibility I believe I have to an audience.
Yeah. You feel like you rectified that in this film?
Yeah, I think what we dealt with, even though you've got a bucket load of more monsters and he's stuck in a massive Greek mythological world, it's essentially about fathers and sons. And me, Liam and Rafe and Jonathan Leesman definitely kind of wanted to hone in and try to make it more about the family. It just happens to be set in this monstrous world.
And then you've got Thunder...
Yeah, Thunder Run. Yeah, I think I start doing that in May, I think it is. So, yeah, it's going to be a unique experience.
Right?
Yeah, but the way they're doing it is you couldn't ever shoot that movie for real. It's like a true story about these 300 tanks doing a thing called a Thunder Run into Baghdad. Even to reset 300 tanks would take you a whole day to do, so you'd only get one take. And it would just, the budget would be astronomical. So the way they're trying to design it is this kind of different mocap kind of vision, which they've shown me some tests. I think it looks great, and if we can pull it off, it's going to be a different kind of war movie.
And then after that, who knows?
I have no idea, man. Yeah,
you just signed up to a bunch of
projects. Knock on to another job, hopefully. Yeah.
I hope so too.
Cool, man.